Money, it's paper, it's metal, it's numbers on a screen, but somehow it owns your time, your sanity, your marriage, and your dang sleep. They told you to go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, retire happy. What they didn't say is you'd be broke, tired, drowning in taxes, and wondering how this avocado toast ruined your future. Let this circle represent $1 million. Cute, right? Now here's 10 million, 100 million, a billion. Now multiply that by 117. Now you've got one guy at the top. Meanwhile, you're out here chasing between gas and groceries. See, money isn't just broken. It was born in a lie. Every major government is in debt. Every economy is a casino, and you're the chip. They say God is everywhere. So is debt. You can't buy a home without it, can't go to school without it, can't breathe without a credit score. Fun fact, debt is now bigger than any country. It's not a bug in the system, it is the system. Governments borrow from private banks, banks print money from nothing, you work your whole life to pay for it. Tried catching wealth this way, didn't work. Turns out, money doesn't fall from the sky, it falls from the system. And you're not them, you're under them. You're not broke because of math. You're broke because you've been hypnotized. Social media, Hollywood, Netflix, YouTube, they all sell you beauty, validation, and the lie of looking rich. Spending becomes a habit, and saving, that's an afterthought. This is MK Ultra, but prettier. A $1 trillion brainwashing campaign, and your credit card is the controller. But here's the plot twist. Money is fake, but your pain is real. And that's exactly how they trap you. Hey Carl, I'll give you these goats for those apples. Carl, no, I'll only take grain. And just like that, we invented money to stop Carl from being so difficult. Money evolved from shining rocks to paper promises to pixels in your banking app. Now it's not even real. It's numbers on a screen that disappear faster than your last situationship. In 1694, England created the first central bank, basically the Illuminati of lending. They said, let's borrow money, pay interest, and do that forever. Now that's commitment. Fast forward to 1913. The US gave birth to the Fed and the IRS in the same year. That's like having twins and one of them robs you every paycheck. You're not working for wealth. You're working to pay back imaginary money, printed by people you'll never meet. Where did it all go? It teleported into someone else's pocket. It got taxed, inflated, and spent by people in suits who use words like stimulus and quantitative easing while you eat cereal for dinner. You're not bad with money. The system is built to make you feel like it's your fault, so you never question the villains. Have you ever wondered why lottery winners go broke? Or why that one cousin who made it didn't stay there? Because money doesn't fix poverty, it exposes it. Here's the brutal truth. You can't out-earn poverty mindset. You can't solve emotional pain with retail therapy. You can't build wealth if you think like a consumer. They taught us that the mitochondria was the powerhouse of the cell, but never taught us how interest works. Never taught us that the taxes punish income, but reward ownership. Never taught us that saving money can actually make us lose money due to inflation. The rich don't trade time for dollars. They use time to build machines that print dollars, real estate, courses, businesses, license deals, even YouTube videos. That's the goal. Money that clocks in while you sleep. You know what's more important than your bank account? Your mindset. Because your mindset is your economy. If your external world crumbles and you panic, you were never free. But if you keep building, even in the chaos, you win. Because you are the source, not the system. If you don't program your mind, the world will program it for you. The wealthy aren't just financially rich, they're internally rich, disciplined, focused, strategic. You want wealth? Master your reactions, master your emotions, master your thoughts. You ever open your bank app and feel like it's on sleep mode? Yeah, same. So here's what they don't teach, but what actually works. Live on 70% of your income. Most people live on 110% of what they make. That's not budgeting, that's time traveling into debt. If you can't live on 90%, we won't survive at 900 either. It's not math, it's a mindset. Save automatically, like it's a religion. Set it, forget it. Let your savings grow like you're born in lockdown. Study money like life depends on it, because it does. They taught us about parallelograms and not passive income. Plan your money before it disappears. A budget is not punishment, it's freedom. If you don't tell the money where to go, it'll call Uber and ghost you by the 15th. Create assets, not just paychecks. Working is fine, but if money stops the moment you stop moving, you don't have a business, you have a job. Assets is anything that makes you money while you nap. That's the real dream. Track every dollar. Zero shame edition. If you don't track it, you don't own it. You're not bad with money, you're just flying blind. If you say growth matters, but you spent $300 on takeout and $0 on books, your budget snitched on you. Think legacy, not just lifestyle. This ain't just about you. You've heard all the strategies, but knowledge without action is like noise. So let's just get a gut check. Rate yourself from 1 to 10 on these. 1. Managing monthly expenses. 2. Saving automatically. 3. Investing in knowledge. 4. Tracking your spending. 5. Planning your income. 6. Owning assets. 7. Having an emergency fund. 8. Controlling debt. 9. Talking about money openly. And 10. Passing on financial wisdom. Whichever number is lowest, that's your next mission. Fix the one gear and the whole engine moves. Now let me explain the real scam, the one hidden in plain sight. Governments borrow money that they don't have, from central banks that aren't federal and have no reserves, who print money out of thin air. Then they get taxed and pay interest on that money. And when that's not enough, they just print more, which causes inflation, which steals your savings. So when you work for money, you're chasing numbers that lose value while you chase them. It's a treadmill, and guess what? That treadmill's on fire. They told you to get a job, save money, buy a house, retire at 65. Meanwhile, the 1%, they're using other people's money, paying no taxes, borrowing cheap, building assets, scaling empires while you're debating if eggs are worth the price hike. Now listen, money is just a tool, but if you don't master that tool, the tool masters you. Your real currency is time, energy, focus, skill, creativity, discipline. They can print money, they can print character, but that's where your wealth begins. Here's the formula, the new one, the only one that works now. Wealth equals value times scale times time management. Steps to play the game like a legend. 1. Think like a creator, not a consumer. 2. Build skills that solve problems. 3. Stack those skills, video, writing, business, tech, etc. 4. Use tools, systems, automation. 5. Own your time, then multiply it. 6. Use debt smart. Learn taxes, invest like it's your job. 7. Teach others. That's legacy. Stop chasing money. Start chasing impact. Because when you chase impact, the money starts chasing you. You've been an employee, a spender, a struggler, a believer in the wrong system. But now you're awake, and that changes everything.